In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a double cross fishtail bracelet. So I had originally come up with this design back in September, and it was the first video I ever recorded, but I had done it on a loom that was set up in a rectangular shape. So now I'm going to show you how to do it with the loom set up in a staggered pattern so that the pins are not in line with one another and they make a V shape at the end. So you want to have your loom with the arrows facing towards you. And I'm going to be working in this open area here where there are no blue connector pieces. Now if you have a rainbow loom, it's open so your bracelet can just work its way down in between these two rows. But if you have another brand of loom, you will have to make your bracelet come out through the front of the loom. So I will show you how to do that. We're going to be working with 4 pins, and they're going to be in like a diamond shape. So we're going to be starting on this pin, and from what I'm working with here, it is the 4th pin up from the end of my loom, and I'm going to place that band up and diagonally to the right and twist. I'm going to make a figure 8 shape and then push it down, and now I'm going to cross over it to make an X. Again, I'm going to twist just this bottom layer, make that figure 8, and this is a longer stretch between these 2 pins, and push it down. And now I always want to start on the same pin every time, and since I started with blue, I'm always going to start with blue. There's no need to twist anymore, and I'm just going to cross it with purple. And then I'm going to put a 3rd layer on, push this down, and I'm going to do blue first, and then purple. And now, as you can see, we've put 3 layers on, so there's 3 bands on all of the pins. And now we want to remove the bottom layer from all 4 of these pins. So you're going to take your hook and reach in through this open area of the pin, grab that bottom band and pull it over the top. I'm going to move up to the next pin, grab that bottom band and pull it over, switch to the other side, grab that bottom band and pull it over the top, and then again for this last pin, pull that band over the top. And now I'm going to push all of this down, and I'm going to add another layer, again starting on this pin with blue, and then I'm going to cross it with purple. I'm going to always keep the same color in the same pattern. That way the color will be solid blue on 2 sides and solid purple on the other 2. And so now that I've put that next layer on, I'm going to again take the bottom layer off. We're always going to make sure we have 3 bands on and then take the bottom layer off. So I'm taking this bottom band and pulling it over the top, moving up to the next pin and releasing that bottom band. Flip to the other side, remove the bottom blue band, and then move to purple and remove that bottom band. And then push this down. I'm going to just repeat that again. That's all there is to it. So blue first, and then purple, and then remove that bottom layer. So I'm just going to work my way around all 4 of the pins, flip to the other side, and then push down. So it's really not hard to do. If you can make a regular fishtail, you can definitely make this. I'm just taking this bottom layer off, always from the outside over. and then pushing it down. Now, as I've said, if you have a rainbow loom, your bracelet can grow down through this open area. But if you do not have a rainbow loom and this is solid, what you want to do is, as your bracelet's starting to grow, you want to push it forward and then just have it work its way out through the front. So again, we're going to do blue first, and then purple, and then remove this bottom layer. Now, when your bracelet is working its way through, it's going to be a little bit in the way of you grabbing that bottom band, but you should be able to work around it. And also, once it starts to come out through the front, it'll be easier to pull. It's a little short yet. But you can already see the pattern that's starting to form on the bracelet. And then take off that bottom layer. And that's all there is to it. So I will fast forward here. When you have your bracelet to the length that you'd like it and you're ready to take it off the loom, you should have 2 bands on all 4 of the pins. So what you want to do now is to just remove that bottom band from all 4 of the pins. So then you're only going to have 1 band left on all of the pins. And then what you want to do is take the blue band, or whatever color you're using, that's on that bottom left pin, and move it up and diagonally to the right. And then take the band that's on the bottom right pin, get that on your hook, and again, move it up diagonally to the left. And then what you want to do is take the bottom band from both of these pins and move it over the top. So you're left with just 2 bands on. So now you can get the 1 band on your hook, leave it on, and go grab the next band. So you have both of them on your hook. And then you want to take a clip. I have an S clip here. And I'm just going to put these 2 loose ends through that clip and hook it on. And now I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm just going to grab a couple of these bands on the end and hook it through the other side of the clip. And then here is your bracelet. And here is another double-cross fishtail bracelet that I made, but instead of keeping the bands on the same side every time, I used a solid color for the X every time, and then alternated to make a rainbow color. So hopefully you found this new updated video a little bit easier to follow, and that the quality of the video was better than the last. You can always leave me comments on YouTube or Facebook, or I'd love to see pictures of your creations on my Facebook page. Thanks!